It's fun.
But the question on everybody's lips, what's up with the shorts?
Yeah, I know. Why? You know, what's funny is like, I think we're like the polar opposite, is that the way you dress, very calculated, lots of thought process, always different, lots of flair. My way I dress, exact opposite. Always the exact same, zero flair, just default.
But it has become
setting.
kind of a signature.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, when I was a kid, I never ever used to wear shorts. I would only wear pants, only skating pants, just, I guess, because that's what everyone else did. Then one summer, I remember I was like, man, it's kind of hot. And I started like rolling up my jean, like rolling up the cuffs a bit. And then I was like, oh, this is kind of sick. And then I graduated to like cutting the cuffs off. And then pretty much since then, I was like, yeah, I like this more. Like, this feels more like this is more in tune with how
If I was to give you some fashion advice, would you take it?
I would listen to it.
Okay, well, what you should do is base everything around these shorts. You should go for a Steve Irwin, all khakis, like everything. Like, you know, wear the short khaki shirt as well.
Yeah.
And go like a safari.
You think the kids know Steve Irwin?
Of course they do.
You think?
Yeah.
Dude.
He will live on forever through Robert Irwin.
I hope they do, but he's a crocodile hunter. Our generation, especially in America, he was really popular. In Australia, he was like popular, but in America, he was giant.
The boss.
Celebrity. Yeah.
The absolute boss.
But you know what, Richie, this is how I feel old. Like, I'm 32, right? And the kids these days are different to the kids our age.
Impossible.
No, I made an edit on Instagram once and I used MC Hammer, Can't Touch This. Iconic song, right? Post it, kids DM me, what song is that? And I was like, whoa, like this is a different world.
That's a lot to take in, man. Well, I guess that is a beat they can't touch.
But that kind of opened my eyes a little bit. And then whenever I think about my growing up and my culture, I try to remember that maybe I'm a bit older than other people or people in skating. Like, someone can come into skating, you know, we always say, what was your first DVD? What was the first skate video you watched, right? Mm-hmm. So like, I'll say this to you, what was your first skate video? First
one I ever watched, Rodney vs. Day One, round one.
And you watched on VHS?
It was burned into my brain. I had a spiritual experience watching Rodney skate to Help. Because I knew the song, obviously everybody knows Help by the Beatles, but I was captivated in that instant. I went, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah. See, like, my first exposure was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, watching the characters. Mm-hmm. But then my first skate video was like this super wholesome story. Like, oh, the neighbor guy was skating out the front and he said, oh, come over. He was a bit older and he played the VHS of Sorry and like played it for me.
Sorry got you in?
Yeah.
Dude, it's this instant hook, isn't it?
But kids these days, you want to know what their first skate video is?
Oh, don't tell me.
It's going to hurt your soul.
Don't hurt my soul.
It's going to. YouTube, skateboarding compilation.
Wow.
Is their first video. Amazing skateboarding. Great skateboarding compilation.
We getting old, man.
Like,
we are
crazy?
Getting old.
But that is even old now. You know what other people's first exposure to skateboarding is?
What?
Go on TikTok and they just go, oh, look, skating. They go, oh, look, it's Ricky on TikTok.
I'm not sure how I feel about it, but there's no point in being upset, you know.
What I say to my friends, when TikTok was like starting, I said to every single one of my sponsor friends, TikTok is the wave. Like, this is the next thing. Yeah. Because I was kind of early on Instagram too, and I saw the shift of Instagram being lame and whack to being like, every single brand has an Instagram, every single skater has an Instagram. Instagram is very important. Instagram. And then with TikTok, I was like, well, that's just going to happen again. I looked around a little bit and I was like, that's 100% going to happen again. Told all my friends, I was like, you got to make it. And they go, no, it's wacky, it's cringe. Don't, Ricky, don't do it. You shouldn't be making this. Don't do it. And I was like, you're going to either join it in 2 years or you can join it now. It's like, it's up to you.
You seem to call things ahead of time.
Well, I feel like social media is just like in tune with my kind of like beat, you know?
Well, yeah, well, you're a smart guy and you're very good at it.
And I kind of owe like my skate career to social media as well.
100%. So we're not going to talk trash on the thing that gives us everything we want. You're a smart guy.
Well, yeah, I think just like having an open mind and open attitude towards new things is like something that's valuable, you know? Because like, do you want to be the skater that just says, oh, Instagram, like, I don't care. But think about this, if you go even further back. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like this might have been a thing. It's like, all there is photos. Be like, photos of skate tricks. Someone takes a video. Oh, we're going to take a video. They're like, no, photos only. Like, we only want photos. I don't know if that's true or not, but like, it's always the next thing, you know? Oh, internet, you're going to post the video on the internet? What a waste. You wasted it. It's meant to be DVD.
That's how it was for me, man.
It's like such a cycle, you know? It's like, I feel like skaters are very, very, very resistant to change. Which maybe is positive, but like maybe also negative. But then I just think that's the way they are, you know? And like,
Well, I
you
gotta
can
say,
keep
it
an
hurt
open mind.
me to be called, oh, he's just a YouTube pro. You know, he's got, and then I said, well, what am I supposed to do? And then all of a sudden, you know, everything's YouTube. But you know, I was kind of ahead of that little curve
I tell you what's
there.
funny for me is that like I've been skating 23 years maybe. I've been skating for Braille 3 years. People see me, oh yeah, you're the Braille skater. I was like, yeah, but like I did skate for 20 years before that. Like, you know, can we remember that a little bit?
But in
too?
my mind, you are the Braille guy.
Yeah, I know. And like, obviously I love Braille and everything, but like, it just like, it messes my head up a little bit. Cause like, well, this is the last like tiny blip of my skate career. And like, I did all this other stuff leading up to it, but no one really cared about